So here we have Nixon admitting that gay men were born that way. I've been saying so many times in my radio broadcast that men are gay because of eugenics. I.G. Farben, Rockefeller School of Medicine, men in Germany experimenting in labs, creating not only Ebola, AIDS, but also killing our DNA. I've said in many videos that our teeth used to grow back. We can study the mummies. We see teeth growing back, and the entire dental industry of pumping fluoride into children, adults, is done through I.G. Farben and Rockefeller. Kill the brain, kill the immune. Fluoride, rat poison. Johnny, take your rat poisoning today. Never will a dentist. It's kind of like a judge saying, approach the bench. Well, he'll never say what the real meaning of bench is, which is a conversion of Latin, and it means bank. Approach the bank, give me your money. That won't ever happen. This is how we change the definition of diseases. We promote them on TV, which confuses the world. The deity is the television and money, so therefore they believe everything the television. I will tell you with all my faith and belief that gays are gays because they were created in a lab that way. There is no way that a man is born gay unless someone changed his DNA. The same way they stopped your teeth from growing back, they've turned all your DNA into junk DNA. And not only does DNA connect you with God, but it disconnects you from life. If a chicken could be born out of an egg and instantly it knows what to do with just a couple of little instructions from the mother, and within 1 minute it's eating and drinking just like the mother, it's built into its DNA, just like the laws of Moses are written in our mind. They've given us injections to kill the laws of Moses. And what's going on in the policy of the world today, of the United Nations, of gang stalking? They're gang stalking people who have the laws of Moses written in their mind. They're harassing them. They're trying to get them to commit a crime by harassing them constantly, breaking into their homes, poisoning their bodies, putting pills in their house that release toxic gases. I know. I'm a victim, and I've been for a very long time because I've worked for corporations and I've passed their management tests. And you know what their management tests reveal? The guy called me up and said I could run the country. And he said, I've never seen anybody score so high on a management skill test. They're not management test people. They are consciousness tests. They determine whether you have the laws of right and wrong and that you're constantly connecting to these laws. And once you pass that test, you're not going to get a job promotion. You're going to be stalked by the CIA and the foreign nations of government with private contractors hiring your neighbors to stalk you, to gang stalk you. This is very real. And it's happening not only to homosexuals, just like they gave them AIDS in a lab, and they said it come from a monkey. Read or watch the videos of Dr. Horowitz. He gives factual evidence that I.G. Farben and Rockefeller have created literally every disease and every virus. And at birth, you were committed fraud. You were injected with chemicals that kill your DNA, kill and weaken your immune system. And your whole life is living fighting off these viruses, and that's why you don't live like Moses and Noah to 800-900 years old. And this is just recently these people have lived to 900 years old. I.G. Farben has shortened our life expectancy so much it's unbelievable, and every year they shorten it just a little bit more through their psychopathic industries. Now they're spraying us with chemtrails, and people are in denial. Oh no, those are not chemtrails. Well, when has an airplane sprayed people? Well, during the days of Hitler they did. So I.G. Farben is connected to Hitlerism, and now they're doing it today. Who's doing it? The banks. They have so much money, and since they've been doing it, they've spent over $8.7 trillion. That will probably be thrown in the United States fiscal budget because what they want to do is collapse the economy. Was Nixon part of this New World Order dynasty? Absolutely. And therefore he knew that gay men were born that way. That's why he said it in a conversation that was recorded. Nowadays, every conversation is recorded. I'm being recorded right now. I can tap on my computer and I can hear them listening to me, illegally breaking the law, the constitutional law of privacy. Every day. They don't care. They feel like they own you. When you were born, they put your name in capital letters on your birth certificate. They gave you a number. You're now their slave, and you have to generate as a commodity so much money, so much tax revenue. And if you break away from that system like I have, I don't pay house mortgages. I don't borrow money in cars. I used to work for banks, and I worked in media. So I know the reverse psychology that they use on people. How they get people to hate each other. Gays hating straight people, lesbians hating straight women, whites hating blacks, This is all the TV is promoting. And if you can't see this, especially this prostituting media that we have on your newscasters dancing on their commercials, celebrating their misinformation that they give you on a daily basis. They feel like their job is to mislead you, misinform you, not to give you the truth. And if they apologize for everything that they did, they would just spend an hour apologizing and like 10 seconds telling you the news. They're liars. I know. I work for these corporations. And I made a choice, a conscious choice, to break away and to say, no more. I am not living my life journey, reaching for darkness. Never again. Like a seed, a little baby seed, I'm going to reach for the light all my life. And therefore, I'm going to gain wisdom about God and truth every day. And the more wisdom I gain, the more I want to share it with other people. Through prayer and suffering, I turn to the Lord. Every single time. I don't seek revenge. I just turn to God. I don't hate gays. I don't hate anyone. I don't even hate my enemies. I feel pity for them. And if I was crucified like Jesus Christ, I would say, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. Gays are gays because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know that I.G. Farben made them that way. If you have a penis, you're supposed to use the penis. If you have a vagina, you're supposed to use the vagina in the way that God made you make it. Now, if they manipulate your DNA to where your vagina wants another vagina or your penis wants another penis, then that is I.G. Farben, eugenics. That is the serpent strangling the tree of life. Go look at the symbol of your medical industry, Obamacare, and your dental. They've created it just like they stopped your teeth from growing back. They made you gay, and you are their creation. You are their possession. They know that they created you, and that's why they put you on the television station all over the planet, spreading you all over the world. I can care less what you do in your bedroom. I love you. You're my brother. I love my sisters that are lesbian. I love you all. I don't hate you. I don't fear you. I don't want to be like you. That's my life choice. I wasn't injected that. I was injected all kind of other viruses that will affect me in my life journey, will shorten my life. I'm breathing chemtrails right now. I'm breathing their fracking chemicals. I'm drinking their poison waters and their poison juices and drinks and genetically modified foods and processed foods with fluoridated poisons. A lot of you don't even know what fluoride is. It's rat poison, sodium fluoride. It is aluminum, a metal that cannot go into the body. And if it does, the endocrine system cannot fight it off. Very difficult to filter aluminum. The body doesn't know what it is. Just like doesn't know what processed food is, and it automatically stores it as fat. And as the more you breathe this aluminum, the fatter you get. Because it takes the aluminum and just stores it. It doesn't know what to do with it. And listen to this. If you go and you stop eating, your body is chemically codependent on the fluoride. It has to have the fluoride. So you become toxic filters of their chemicals and their chemical plants. I've got to have my fluoride. That's what your brain is telling you. That's why when you don't go to eat, you're shaking because you are chemically codependent on their chemicals. You're addicted, just like Oxycontin, just like Prozac, all their pain medications, steroids, everything is addicting. They genetically created it like that. And if you don't believe that they've messed with genetics for millions of years, thousands of years, look at a dog. Every dog come from a wolf. You can see the hound dog in the Egyptians. They knew how to manipulate DNA years ago. The Illuminati, the high priests, the ones who killed Jesus Christ. They held the wisdom from the slaves. And we live in the world of men who think they're kings. And they sit on thrones. And they dictate your entire life. And they poison you. Poison your children. Poison your family. Poison the elderly. And if the elderly get sick and they don't have a big bank account, they just poison them quickly. If they've got a lot of money, they poison them slowly until they drain all their money. So everything that you've earned in your life, they suck you dry through the serpent crawling up the tree of life, while the doctor has agreed to a Hippocratic oath to lie to you for the rest of your life. He will not tell you the truth, because if he does, he is fired. Period. Just like your media. If the media comes out and says, yes, the Illuminati is real and they killed Heath Ledger, or they're harassing Randy Quaid and they're gang stalking Randy Quaid, then guess what? They're fired. If they ask questions about 9/11, they're fired. If they ask questions about BP oil spill, they're fired. Oprah can get on TV right now and say, I have some questions about BP oil spill, Mr. Obama. She will be demonized by the media, fired, and eventually be locked up in prison, or wish she was dead. Or some doctor will come there, kind of like Elvis and Michael Jackson, and poison them with some pills. This is the world we live in, and it's real. Chemtrails are real, geoengineering, weather modification, weather warfare. They're attacking you with smart meters, radiation, pumping weapons. And now they want to control the industry. They can shoot radiation through your body. They can kill you anytime they want to. They have weapons that are that sophisticated. Infrasonic, ultrasonic weapons, microwave weapons, Star Wars technology. Our tax dollars went billions and trillions of dollars towards this invention. And now the money printers could just print anything they want and do anything they want as long as you conform, as long as you agree to their tyranny. Organize, unite, and the bankers, the oil companies, they are a mutant disease, and they have affected everyone around us. We can re-purify our body through our genetics by denying the serpent. Eventually, we can live a life of pure love, and the bodies will reclaim their DNA. And I promise you, there will not be gay people on the earth. After the eugenics goes away from humanity, there won't be gays. I don't believe that a man and a woman, I don't want to know what goes on in their bedroom. I am not a stalker. I don't care about their private life. I don't want to read about their private life. I don't care about it. I don't want to see Jerry Springer telling me about people. I don't watch that crap. It is a mind-altering, diseased malfunction. And anyone who watches this horrification of humanity is completely ignorant. You have no idea what you're doing. God bless.